my God, God almighty, he had a family, damn it all to hell. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, just getting my old JR out there, but we welcome you to a special episode of Main Event on Ion Television here from Green Bay, Wisconsin, as we are excited at the arrival of Team Rude here. And at first glance, we're only seeing two members. Alexa Bliss has been, she hasn't really been present too much since losing that Raw Women's Championship to Ember Moon. And you got to think there's a little bit of embarrassment involved there. I'm speculating again. I mean, Bliss hasn't been around, but Liv Morgan and Nia Jax have been holding down the fort for Team Rude lately, and they've been having their fair share of confrontations here with this lady here, Naomi, who's been quite impressive in recent weeks, picking up a few victories and really opening some eyes here on Raw. But she's been partnering up with the Raw Women's Champion herself, Ember Moon. And those two together, calling themselves Nocturnal Glow, they are making quite the impression on Raw, and also here on Main Event, as we will soon see, I guess. But if you remember a few weeks ago, Liv Morgan and Nia Jax actually teamed up to take on Naomi and Ember Moon on Raw. And Team Rude had things well under control most of the match. I gotta say, Nia Jax was more dominant in that match than I have ever seen her before. I mean, there were times where she was the only woman standing, and it didn't happen just once, you know. So, very, very dangerous lady there, of course. But Naomi was eventually able to wrap Liv Morgan up in that in the glow, feel the glow. And, of course, when you're in that hold, that's a tough hold to get out of. I'll admit it, you know. Male or female, that is a tough hold to get out of. And Liv Morgan, she did the right thing. She tapped out, you know. She lived to fight another day, and here we are, and Liv Morgan has requested this match. She says that she has the ability. She can beat Naomi one-on-one. That was a fluke. Oh, wow! Hey, right there's a good start. That's a good way to start impressing people there. Oh, holy cow! Liv Morgan just jumped off the apron, did a nice little senton to Naomi there to the outside, and then she caught her in midair and for a Hurricane Rana. Now, we haven't seen a whole lot of Liv Morgan in action. She's mostly just been by the side of Alexa Bliss, kind of playing the role of bodyguard number 2, if you will. Of course, behind Nia Jax, and there's a quick cover there, but Naomi's able to kick out. It's going to take a little bit more than that to defeat the former women's champion. And Naomi herself, again, her and Ember Moon have struck up this friendship, and so much so that they're, you know, I guess they consider themselves a team now. They have a team name, Nocturnal Glow. I kind of like that, you know. That's pretty cool. But you got to wonder, Naomi's, like I said, she's been opening some eyes over on Raw and catching the attention and moving up in the rankings there. And I just wonder if these two ladies are going to meet down the road somewhere for that title. We'll have to see. Currently, as it sits, I mean, we're only about a week away from WrestleMania here, and as far as I know, the Raw Women's Champion is still searching for her number 1 contender. I'm not going to take anything away from Liv Morgan here tonight. It might be Liv Morgan. She's been impressing me lately as well. Again, we haven't seen much of her in action, but up until recently, since Bliss lost the title, it seems like Nia Jax and Liv Morgan have kind of had to carry the load there. Speaking of carry the load, she just powerbombed Naomi through the mat almost, and a nice elbow drop from the top. And again, if you don't know who Liv Morgan is and she's not on your radar, man, she might be after this match. Very impressive tonight. Oh, hell of a stunner move there by Naomi. Again, that's not ever a lady you can really look past either. She's extremely capable in the ring, as we know, former women's champion, and married to one of the Usos there, so of course she's got some in-ring training whenever she needs it. And Liv Morgan's going for the cover here after that nice head scissors, and she only gets a 2 count. That's the thing about Naomi. You know, Naomi's not overpowering, but she's absolutely resilient. She can definitely, she keeps fighting, you know. She doesn't quit. Liv Morgan's looking to size her up. She hits a big elbow there to the face. Rearrange some facial features there of Naomi. Gets a running start and a nice splash in the corner there. Reminiscent of our Universal Champion Stinger. And Liv Morgan looks like she might be sizing Naomi up for the finish here. I would have to call that an upset. Oh, a nice code breaker. Liv Morgan with the code breaker there. That could be putting Naomi away. She's dragging her over near the ropes. I don't know how smart that is. Naomi, that's going to be it. Oh! Naomi was able to get that shoulder up. Nia Jax cannot believe it on the outside there as we hear Ember Moon across the ring screaming, rooting her partner on. And again, yes, I say partner. Like I said, it seems that these two ladies have struck up a little bit more than a friendship. They seem to be, they seem to have a professional. I lost my train of thought there. It looks like Naomi's just her outfit is so loud. It took my attention away. It distracted me. But no, Naomi and Ember Moon have struck up quite the professional relationship where, you know, they think they can boost each other. Ember Moon is, let's be honest here, she's a young champion, you know, and I'm not going to say she fell into that title because she more than impressed me during that Raw #1 Contenders tournament. And if you weren't impressed with that, I mean, she defeated Nikki Bella, the longest reigning women's champion in WWE history, and Alexa Bliss, the goddess, one of the best women competitors, female competitors in WWE. And we almost had a near fall there. But Ember Moon was able to defeat them both in the same night to capture that title. So I'm not going to say she got lucky or fell into it, but I'm going to say she might need a little bit of help and a little bit of guidance as far as keeping it. What a beautiful roundhouse to the back of Naomi's head. That's got to be it. And Liv Morgan's going to pick up a victory. Oh, my God! I mentioned it earlier, and I'm sticking to it, man. Naomi has got some resiliency. And Liv Morgan's reaching the point now where she's, I think frustration's going to start to set in here. And you're going to see. You're going to see the rookie versus the veteran and how that plays out. The advantage is always going to go to the veteran because they've been there before, you know. Naomi's been in worse trouble than this as she gets hit with a nice series of jumping elbows. And again, Liv Morgan's looking to size her up here. Going for some sort of a slam, but Naomi slips out into a reverse DDT. And just like that, Naomi has turned the tables and Liv Morgan may be in trouble. It's a nice Russian leg sweep there, bouncing the back of Liv Morgan's head off the mat. That'll do some damage. Liv Morgan was able to catch the leg there and deliver a pretty nice looking dragon screw leg whip. And here we go again with the roundhouse, or the roundabout head scissors there. And Liv Morgan again, win or lose this match, this lady has already impressed me. This is more than I've seen of her since she's joined Raw. And she's taken it to Naomi here. And she, oh, another beautiful roundhouse. That has got to be it. 1, 2, come on, 3. And Liv Morgan upsets Naomi. Congratulations, Liv Morgan. I believe that's her first one-on-one victory since joining the Raw roster. But we're going to switch gears. Up next, we're going to have the New Day taking on the Gentlemen's Club in a tag team match with the big boys on the outside. Come on right back after this commercial break. Then welcome back to main event from Green Bay, Wisconsin. The cheese capital of the world here. All the cheese heads out here. I'll tell you what, man. Shout out to the Packer fans. I give them credit. That's a good fan base. That's a loyal fan base. A lot of them are here in attendance tonight. I had to get that out there, you know. Green Bay, if anything, they're definitely known for their Packer fan base. But I don't know how many fans there are out there for these guys. The Gentlemen's Club, these guys just get nastier and nastier as the weeks go by. Tonight they're going to have their challenge in front of them here. The New Day stepping up to the plate. Trying to rid the WWE of the Gentlemen's Club, I guess. I don't know, but Aiden English and Jack Gallagher, again, they've been quite the formidable team here on Raw, again, since joining forces, and especially when they picked up the free agent Lars Sullivan. I mean, that was, you know, back to the old NFL analogies, that was a humongous free agent signing. It went under the radar. I mean, I can't believe he was available. SmackDown didn't pick him up, but you know, they went out there and they recruited Lars Sullivan, and their goal was to turn him from a beast to a gentleman, and I believe that process still looks like it's going on, but he's not quite completely refined yet. But he's definitely making some strides, that's for sure. The Gentleman's Club, absolutely a great pairing in my eyes. These three guys together can really do some damage. And you see Jack Gallagher, Aiden English kind of throwing Xavier Woods off there a little bit and immediately tagging Jack Gallagher into the ring. Xavier Woods was a little confused, and Gallagher's already got him tied up in knots. It looks like he's setting his target up. Oh, pucker up, baby. He put that loafer right up that shaft. Man. I don't care who you are, man. That's gonna keep you down for a minute. Xavier Woods seems like he's a little discombobulated there, and I don't know if Jack Gallagher was just making fun of him or what. Oh, nice move. Gallagher missed the clothesline, stayed on the ground, rolled over, and was able to trip up Xavier there. And I see a lot of improvement from both of these guys, from Jack Gallagher and Aiden English, you know. And I'm not gonna, again, I'm not down talking anybody, but before these two got together, I think they were both directionless, and I think since finding each other and since formulating the Gentleman's Club and this whole new mindset, I really think that both of them have improved in the ring and on the mic, and I mean everything. They just they've really, I'm not going to use the word skyrocketed each other's career, but right here, I mean, they're fitting very well into this Raw Tag Team division, I got to say, and it wouldn't surprise me to see them become the Raw Tag Team Champions eventually. Aiden English with a nice splash off the top, and again, Xavier looks like he's a little, maybe worse for the wear here. He has not he has not been able to recover since the beginning of this match. And again, it's mind games. It's Aiden English. He's so smart. He's so intelligent. I mean, Xavier Woods, as we all know, he's a PhD, and that's great, but when you're talking about in-ring wrestling psychology, Aiden English is one of the most intelligent superstars on the entire roster. This guy has a wrestling mind for sure, and you can see right there, he's putting it to use. Nice reversal on Kofi Kingston. English whips him into the ropes. He's got a big clothesline waiting for him on the other side. And it's not such a shock to me anymore. You know, a few months ago, when I saw Aiden English and Jack Gallagher were in control of a match, I was like, what the hell's going on? But since they went through that little rivalry with the Shield, I think they came out better. I mean, they may not have won that rivalry. They lost the battle, but they're winning the war here. They have made huge strides, huge improvements over the last few weeks and months. But Aiden English, I mean, you're in there with Kofi Kingston. This guy's been around for a long time. He's won multiple championships. My opinion, I believe he's a future Hall of Famer. Aiden's able to turn it around there, and a nice sunset flip off the corner, and that could be surprises Kofi, but Kofi's able to kick out of it. Nonetheless, I mean, I can't deny the Gentleman's Club seems to be well in control of the New Day here. My God, what a move. And Aiden English, well, I thought he was going for the tag there to Jack Gallagher. I mean, you're in there with Aiden English, and he's kind of tough to figure out in the ring. He's a little unorthodox. But then when he makes the tag to Jack Gallagher, you're in a whole nother world of just freaky shit, you know. Jack Gallagher is one of the most creative wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. I'll give him that much, you know. He's a small guy. He has a harder time, you know, picking up the victories, but with moves like this, beautiful double team. Moves like that, it's a little easier to stack up those W's in the win column. Xavier charged in, but Gallagher was waiting on him. Ducks a clothesline and hooks a suplex. He's got him in a vertical. Oh, but Xavier slips out, goes behind a big knee to Jack Gallagher. And again, I think I think if Jack Gallagher has a weakness, it's simply just his size, which, and you might not like his tactics, but his heart and his determination outweigh his size in my eyes. I mean, he's made such strides. He's a very entertaining guy to watch in the ring. And look at this, he's going up top. Speaking of entertaining, what's he have in mind here? Jack Gallagher, he's urging Xavier to his feet. You never know what we're going to see with this guy, honestly. Out of a drop kick, and that was picture perfect, folks. You're not going to see a more perfectly executed drop kick than that. And wisely, he makes the tag to Aiden English. And this way, Gallagher can get his breath out there on the outside. And you also see Lars Sullivan, the freak out there. Again, like I said, I've mentioned since he's hooked up. Oh my gosh, 1, 2. Since Lars Sullivan has joined forces with Aiden English and Jack Gallagher and agreed to reform himself into a gentleman, he seems to be making strides there. Oh, what a nice move by Aiden English. And that could be it. 1, 2, come on, 3, and that is it. And Jack Gallagher's got Kofi tied up on the outside. Big E is not happy, but the Gentleman's Club picks up a big victory over the New Day here on Main Event. Congratulations. But this is not gentlemanlike. This is just not gentlemanlike. Come on. Lars Sullivan took out Big E on the outside, and now we got these two, ransacking Kofi and Xavier in the ring. Gentleman's Club exerting their dominance here tonight. Congratulations go out to them, but they need to clean up their act, in my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, security cameras are picking up some footage backstage now. Looks like Kevin Owens, who is scheduled for a match later tonight against Shinsuke Nakamura, shaking the hand of his buddy Sami Zayn there. And speaking of that match, Shinsuke Nakamura and Kevin Owens, that match is next. Stay tuned. And here we go. We see the arrival of one of the most dangerous men in the WWE, Kevin Owens. And I say that in the most legitimate way possible. This guy can do some damage physically, mentally, and emotionally. He is quite the ruthless character. On his way out to the ring tonight to take on Shinsuke Nakamura one-on-one. Now this is an interesting match in my eyes. These guys have both been locked up in that Raw mini-series, where earlier this week, Monday night, we found out exactly what's on the line, what's at stake in that mini-series. We found out that General Manager of Raw, Chris Jericho, and the CEO or CFO of WWE, Triple H, they've come together and they've decided to reinstate the European Championship, which in my mind is amazing. I think that's going to elevate a lot of guys. I think it's going to be a great title for Raw. But both of these men are still eligible for that. Like I said, last Monday we saw the Battle Royal elimination, and the 3 remaining men, Kevin Owens, Shinsuke Nakamura, and of course the man you saw before the commercial break, Sami Zayn. Those 3 men will be competing in a triple threat match on Monday night. Now, it's not the winner advances, but oh my God! Looks like Kevin Owens had a sneak attack in mind there, but Nakamura was ready with a huge knee. But as I was saying, Monday night, whoever takes that pinfall or submission on Monday will officially be eliminated. The 2 remaining competitors will compete for the European Championship at WrestleMania. So personally, I am very excited about that match, and like I said, I'm jubilated over the fact that we got another title over on Raw, and I think it's like I said, I think that there's so much talent on Raw, and it's one of those things where there's not enough rewards to go around. So I think the European title being reinstated on Raw, it's really going to have a positive effect, I do believe. But Nakamura not even able to take his jacket off here, as he was kind of sneak attacked by Kevin Owens to begin the match, but He seems to be well in control with another knee. And Nakamura whips Owens into the ropes and another knee to the midsection. This man is literally lethal with those legs. And the good vibrations. A little bit of good vibration. Now that's a little old school for you guys. It's a little Beach Boys right there, baby. Throwback. And another knee to the ribs there. Kevin Owens, I don't know. Nakamura is pumped up. He's in full control here. Now again, I'm not going to be shocked to see the appearance of Sami Zayn here. I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. You know, I'm kind of disappointed that the match is probably going to end in that manner, but you never know. Oh my God! That is about the 6th knee that Nakamura has delivered to Owens, and a big boot to his face. Nakamura's target is easily that gut of Kevin Owens. I think he missed that one, though. Looks like Owens was able to duck out of the way, and he's trying to regain control. And when this man gets in control, nice reversal there by Nakamura, but that's what I said. When Kevin Owens is in control, when he's in control of another opponent physically, I don't think there's anybody else as dangerous on Raw as Kevin Owens when he's pissed off and he's got somebody at his mercy. But speaking of it, at his mercy, it looks like Nakamura may be setting up for a Kinshasa here. And this would be a little early in my opinion. Owens collapses. Oh my God! And that Kinshasa connected clean. That's got to be it. Kevin Owens with a quick loss here. Well, maybe not. Kevin Owens with a pleasant surprise, I guess. He kind of kicked out of the Kinshasa there, which, make no mistake, nice Michinoku driver, and Nakamura follows it up with a pin. He's not going to be enough, but make no mistake, Kevin Owens is a tough son of a bitch, you know? Again, he's got the attitude, and he's kind of a whiny crybaby sometimes when things don't go his way, and he throws his temper tantrums, and I mean, some people say that's just part of being a competitor, though. I mean, everybody reacts differently to a loss or to a bad situation. It doesn't make him a bad guy. It doesn't mean he's a bad wrestler. Because believe me, he's tough. He's resilient. I mean, he can take a beating, but he can dish it out, too. This guy, just the word dangerous should have his picture next to it in the dictionary. But right now, I don't know what the hell's going on here. He doesn't seem like he's taking Nakamura too seriously. I mean, he had ample time to prepare for the match. He knows his opponent. I don't know what... he's getting dominated, quite frankly. Well, there you go. That was a nice reversal. Owens had to slip to the outside. And sometimes that can help you regroup. And then when he came back in, he was able to hit the reversal. And now he's in control over Nakamura, clearly. Excuse me. And this seems like a match where these guys are definitely targeting each other's midsection. And you figure Kevin Owens, if he can beat down Nakamura's ribs and back a little bit, he hits a pop-up powerbomb. That's definitely going to be a factor. Oh, and a beautiful float over DDT, and Kevin Owens has to roll out again. Kevin Owens, everything that he's going to throw at Nakamura here, it seems like there's an answer. Nakamura slides out, and he's going on the attack. Oh, he's trying to get Owens back in the ring. Okay. Looks like he whips him into the corner here. Oh, Kevin Owens is bleeding. I didn't notice that before. I'm not sure how he got that cut on his head, but hopefully there's no lasting effects. Ah, a beautiful move. And Kevin Owens, just like that, he is in control. Like I said, you can throw everything at this guy and still not be able to put him down. Owens may have been going for the pop-up powerbomb there, but Shinsuke whips him off into a Kinshasa off the ropes. I'm sorry, Kinshasa off the ropes, and that impact will be enough to take Kevin Owens out. And I'm kind of shocked at the lack of Sami Zayn's presence there. Now, if I was Nakamura, right now is about when I'd be having 10 eyes in the back of my head, because you know how these guys operate. And we didn't see any signs of Sami Zayn during the match, so I don't know. Maybe that's not what they were talking about. I'm only assuming that's what Owens and Zayn were talking about in the back, but Here you see this. Off the ropes. Bang! Nobody's going to be awake after that. That's as deadly as taking 3 Tylenol PM. My God. But Kevin Owens, oh, look at this. Kevin Owens immediately gets up and, oh my God, he just struck a referee. And that's what I'm talking about. This guy's got to learn how to control his temper. Owens, man, everybody loses. And another referee's in the ring, and Kevin Owens hits a pop-up powerbomb on a referee. Take a look at the replay here. This other referee had come in right after Kevin Owens struck the original, and Owens proceeds to throw him into the ropes and give him the pop-up powerbomb. Kevin Owens has got to learn how to control his temper. Dude, it's okay. Everybody loses from time to time, man. It looks like he's grabbed the table now and he's setting it up in the ring. What the hell is he going to do now? Again, he's striking that referee. I don't know what his beef is with the referee. That's not even the referee that called his match. That's a guy that came down just to try to restore some order. Nakamura's made his way back to the back. I don't know. He wants no parts of this. I don't blame him, personally. I mean, when you see Kevin Owens out there doing what he wants, oh my God, what is this? And he's got the ref. No! Oh my God! Kevin Owens just knocked out one referee, powerbombed another one through a freaking table. This guy is a tornado of freaking emotion. What is going to happen Monday night when he meets Nakamura and Sami Zayn in that triple threat match? I'm wondering if there was a miscommunication there with Zayn. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to join us Monday night as we're going to wrap it up here tonight. That's going to be all for us from Green Bay. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you once again, and you guys have a good rest of your night.